Anyway, so now what I want to do. Currently, the logic for them moving and looking is the same. So they will just look in the direction they're moving. I want them to also have a face direction. So we've got X direction, which I might actually make as a move direction variable. And then we're going to have a public direction, face direction. Go from there. So what we will do, by default, face direction will be if I could spell direction, none. And also move direction should have a default of none as well, to be honest. And then it should be as simple as in the, we'll change flip check to face direction. Like so. And then we will have very simple code. So switch face direction. And if in the case that face direction is none, we will do it based off of movement. So then we'll break code. Oh yeah, what am I doing? That needs to be indented. Yes, bud. Right, so yeah, at the moment, this code shouldn't is always the keyword, shouldn't change anything if I don't set face direction. So what this means is, if we have not given the character a facing direction, it will just face in whatever direction it's moving. So then what we want to have is if the face direction is direction to left, then actually we just do that. It's exactly the same code. But if it's facing left, then I'll do here is, we'll say face direction is equal to possibly, we'll have it the opposite of the way they're moving. So face direction is equal to it's not really a quick way to do that mathematically. Yeah, there is. Int face direction is equal to X direction, no, move direction, because I've named it. Times by -1. Turn that into an int. And actually, I can then just do face direction. That, no. If I just do that, will that be enough? That. If I cast it as an int. The maths of that. And then the result, I can then cast as direction. That'll just face the opposite way it was going. Yes, the opposite direction. So that logic works. Now what we want to do is, rather than do this, we want to actually just start a duel. So I'm trying to think how this would work if it were Twitch integrated. So the person wanted to start a duel would send a message. So So Rusty requests duel. So to receive a message for a duel. So we would then have like a start duel. With Rusty versus Rabbit, like that. So sweet. Initiator and string recipient. Don't know. Initiator target. We'll say for now. So, firstly, what we need to do is get a villager. List A equal to villagers.find. Something like, there's a thing you can do with find where you can say find where like this rule is like this. So x dot name is equal to initiator. I think that works. But honestly, it's not complaining, so it should be good. So this should then find the two villagers in there. Now, obviously, this code here, I'm actually just gonna delete that bit. Also, what I could do, actually make this one line. I think. Okay. So I could actually just very easily start the duel here with the references to the two villages I've added. And obviously in this instance, it's pretty obvious. Like, it's only two participants, it can only be two. But imagine this list is full, this villagers list is full of different villagers. We want to be able to just find the specific ones. And I'm only doing this as a custom way to add them. So this will find the two villagers. And then what I want to do is we want to set duelist A dot set whose location to be -5. And then duelist B dot choose location 5. And then we're going to have a villager manager state now to handle logic specifically for when we're in a duel. Possibly want to have it so you can have multiple duels, but for now we don't. So village, we'll say village state. It's going to be slightly confusing down the line, isn't it? Village state. Man, I love enums. They're so good. Making state machines. Village state. Just none and duel. So what I could actually have down the line is all the other people actually like gather around and watch the duel. That would be fun. Then we'll say in here we will have a public village state. Village state. By default, it's none. No, let's set that to a public enum. Just so I can see its state in Unity down the line. And then in update, we're going to have a lovely village state. Case village state.duel. Basically, what we're going to wait for here is but yeah, my voice is breaking. We're going to have it so when we need to wait for them both to get into position. So say if what we actually want. Is we want these variables to exist within the scope of the class. In the case of a dual, if dualist A dot state is equal to, so when we choose its location, it will set its state to nothing actually, but what we should do when it's a specific location, state should equal moving to target. And then while we're here, that should be wandering. It's moving to target, and then in the moving target logic, once it's got to its target, it will say at target. So in villager manager, we can then say if his state is villager state dot at target. Then dualist A dot base. Yes, I can set it. I don't really want to set the variable. Look like that. Look in direction dot right, and then dualist B to look left. And then we are going to create that function, go to it, and we're just going to say face direction is equal to right, even though that should be what it's called. New function. Oh god, did I actually not? Ugh. That is disgusting. How dare I? I should have done that rename thing properly, but we'll just very quickly. There's not many instances of a change. I can't believe I did that. Ah, gross. Okay, so now in the dual, when we're in the dual state, we are going to just basically wait to see they're in the position and then do stuff when they're in position. So I almost think I want a dual state. I get hard for enums, man.